Welcome, race fans. Tonight we're back here with the SRA Gen 6 series presented by J Robin 3 on YouTube. You can look him up there, folks. J Robin 3. Josh Robin is his name, one of the members here at SRA. They're going to be doing 130 laps here tonight at Chicagoland for their second race of the new season. And these guys are pretty pumped up about it. So we're excited about getting going here. Scott will be along. I'm assuming so. He'll be along here in a little bit here. We'll get a rundown of the points so far in the season here. But if he doesn't show up, I think I got Brett Pancari. I think will probably help out. I'm not sure. But anyhow, thank you for joining us. And we will be broadcasting another race right immediately after this one, almost immediately. We'll have just a little bit of time there in between to get things set up, and we'll be broadcasting another race for another league. So you can be able to tune right back in here to MaxSpeedTV, also up on the iRacing portal as well. Thanks to iRacing for allowing us to broadcast up to the portal. Special thank you to Jack Davidson for all the behind-the-scenes work he does to make that happen, to get these leagues exposure out there for y'all to watch and enjoy. So, again, thank you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, folks, and don't forget to like the video.
Rudy, how you doing, man? Doing all right?
Yeah, everybody's doing the same thing. Apparently, it's not working for anybody. So
That sucks.
yeah,
Typical trading, man.
yeah. You'll see whoever you had loaded on your things.
Yep.
Gonna work, but everybody else not gonna work.
Yeah, what a bummer, man. That's... Oh, well, we've had to do it before. It's been down before, so...
Yeah, it will be a good look, a good new look for everybody. So.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, yeah. Well, hopefully you have a good run here tonight, Louise. Louise?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Yeah, I said hopefully you have a good run here tonight.
Yeah, the track seems to be getting speed, but at the same time is very loose on the exit.
Ah.
So But
Typical.
you know these guys, they're fast, they're aggressive, so it's going to be one hell of a show.
They're pretty good, aren't they? They're pretty good league to run in. I'll tell you what, man. You guys can drive the heck out of these fixed setups.
And they run everything. That
Yeah.
is the second thing that is awesome. No matter what type of car, no matter what track, no matter what it is, with these guys in a competitive environment, they'll thrive. It's really incredible to watch. So.
Yep. Well, good luck up there tonight, Luis.
Thank you, Bob.
We're about ready to go.
Qualifying here in a little bit.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Bob.
Well, Scott, whenever we get back, hopefully we got enough time to run down through the points, but right now we're going to be playing the national anthem here in just a minute.
All right, buddy. I'm going to step away for just a minute. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hey, M4. All right, folks, we're going to step away and play our national anthem here real quick, and we'll be back in just a minute.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say can
Ready, green.
you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay, folks, we're back here. Qualifying is underway, and I'm not sure if Scott's back yet. Nope, guess not. He'll be back in a minute, though, and we'll run down through the points for you so far in the season. Just a heads up here, we've been talking about this, and you probably heard us there a few minutes ago. Trading paints is down. It's not working, so what you're going to see tonight is the basic paint jobs on everybody's car, so kind of unfortunate, but that's the way it is. You got to deal with it. So,
right, Rudy, I'm back. Sorry about that. I run a little late tonight. I'm cooking a little food right now, so if I disappear from time to time, I'm checking on my food. So, yes, sir. Got him right here. Coming in tonight, Femi Olada is your points leader. He's got 83 points. Got a 6-point lead over Tyler Ducharme. Nicholas Caressel's in third. Nick Northrope is in fourth. Ariadne is up 13 spots to fifth. Lachlan McMillan sixth. Bobby Cheney seventh. And we got a 3-way tie for eighth between Derek Bordeaux, Hunter Combs, and David Shutt. And all three of those guys are 22 points back of the leader. Still a long way to go, Rudy. Still a long way to go in this season. Yes, sir. Third of 17, it shows here listed. And it's actually only 15 races for whatever reason. Dan Lisa counts the 2 chase spots that they got in there where the chase actually starts, but it's only 15 races. So sorry about that. Hey, it counts them. That's why I clicked on it, because that seemed like an odd number, so I clicked on it. And it counts them 2 yellow bar blank spots, which is kind of odd, but they're in there, so I guess that's why they count them. Oh, it sounds like you definitely enjoyed it, and I know you usually do enjoy them Sunday night races here with SRA. What time do they usually conclude on Sunday nights? What? Oh, right on. Okay, I was just curious because Top Fuel's got a race this Sunday night, and I was going to tell you could participate in it, but I don't know. If you're not done by 9 o'clock, you won't be able to get there in time. Well, if you're that anxious about racing, it's the Holden V8 Supercar at Charlotte. I can always postpone it a little while so you can make the start time. You let me know. Let me know, because we can always push it back a half an hour so you can come race with us. I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with that. All right. But think about it. I know you always want to race with us, so you think about it. Well, go ahead and do the rundown, buddy. I'm going to go check my food, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Cool.
Caution somewhere, caution.
You want me to do it? I can do the rundown. All right.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Nicholas Shelton will start on the pole. Bobby Zielinski starts second. David Shutt third. Tyler Ducharme fourth. Ariotti fifth. Alan Elwood sixth. Caleb Eisenhower starts seventh. Nick Northrup eighth. Timmy Johnston starts ninth. Bobby Cheney 10th. Delonta Ballard will start 11th. Connor Anton starts back there in 12th position. Jared Darling starts 13th. Jonathan Shipman 14th. Nicholas Caressel 15th. Luis Salmaso starts 16th. Ronnie Norman 17th. Justin Gable 18th. Lachlan McMillan will start 19th. And Josh Robin, matter of fact, Josh is the sponsor here tonight. He'll start back there in 20th. Jeff Davis 21st. Femi Alot 22nd. Anthony Emery 23rd. Chris Scala 24th. Derek Bordeaux 25th. The first of the non-qualifiers, by the way. Nathan Dunas 26th. Spencer Owens 27th. Terry McEwen starts 28th. Brett Poonkari starts 29th. Eric Sure starts 30th. And John Hensley rounds out the field. Big field here tonight, 31st position. And we are ready to go racing here in Chicagoland, of all places, Rudy. Rudy, I know you live in a sports bubble, but I'm sure you heard over the weekend that the Chicago Cubs advanced to the World Series. You did hear that, right, buddy? You did not hear that. Wow, you are in a bubble, Rudy. Yes, sir. First time since the 40s for both the Cubs and the Indians since they've been to the World Series, and they're going to play for a World Championship starting tomorrow night. A couple hungry fan bases, man. Well, and let me get them going, Rudy. This is my town, so let me get them going. Chi-town. About to go racing in Chicagoland. Waiting on that pace car. Pace car is off. And the green flag is out, and the third race of the season for SRA here in their Gen 6 Series is underway here in Sweet Home, Chicago. Look at all the swerving going on out there. Cars all over the place right now, just trying to find open lanes somewhere. Got one of them all the way up near the wall here. What a huge field here in Chicago tonight, Rudy. I'm not used to seeing this many cars at Chicagoland when we come here. Usually got about 20 or 25 out there. We got 31 here tonight. Oh, he's out there. Brett Poonkari did not take the green flag. Got one in the grass on the backstretch. Yep. I didn't see what happened to him. I'm guessing he probably lost it coming off the corner. Single car. We'll be back in just 1 second, Rudy.
somewhere. Caution.
Hey, what's going on? You got to take it easy, I think. It seems a little bit loose so far, to me at least. A lot of these guys are kind of going a little more aggressive than I thought they were. So I guess we're going to see how it goes. Yeah, a little bit. I felt like it was definitely getting a little bit. I guess you could say, yeah, it was getting a little bit tighter as it was going. Practice was going on as people were setting laps as the rubber was getting set in. I'm just gonna ride because it's we're only early in the race. It's gonna be a long race. A lot of these guys I think are gonna fall out with just losing it or wrecking or whatever, hitting the wall. So we're gonna ride and hopefully end up with a nice top 10 or maybe even top 5 if we're lucky. All right, thank you.
Sorry about that. Had my mic off again. I'm in a bad habit of doing that, and I don't know why. I get in a habit of doing
What's that, Rudy?
Shutting off my mic.
Yeah, you do that a lot. You do that a lot.
Yeah, I like
That's
to way
all right.
too
We
much.
still love you.
Yeah, but about 6 people said in there, can't hear Rudy, can't hear in chat here, and I'm like, oh, man. Sorry about
We can
that,
hear you
folks.
now, buddy. Just going.
You don't want to hear my dumb voice anyhow.
You're the John Madden of iRacing, Rudy.
Yeah.
You just need one of them little demonstrators that you can draw on while on your broadcast show where, you know, how people wreck and stuff. Well, he went here, and then he zigged there, and he zagged there. You know, then you'd perfectly be mad.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Little telestrator, they call those things.
Well, you said you see Brent Picari out there?
No, he didn't. He didn't make it.
Oh, okay.
Look at that jump by the 26.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was a great start right there. Sorry about that, folks. Zielinski now on the inside of David Schutt, trying to retake second. Schutt had a great pit stop. And, well, I'll tell you what, that was awful close to touching right there. Almost made contact. Schutt got a little bit loose. Here comes Connor Anton into fourth. And he has drugged Delonte Ballard right to the front with him. Now they're side by side here with Nick Northrup. And one to keep your eyes on tonight, folks, Caleb Eisenhower. He's been extremely strong in these Gen 6 cars. So don't count him out. Ooh, a little wiggle there coming off of turn 2. Seems like turn 2 is going to be the killer spot tonight. I think everybody's having a little difficulty out of turn 2. Seems like they're hanging out. They're hanging it pretty good out of turn 4, but turn 2's it's really loose. Jonathan Shipman in 11th.
As the tires wear off, I'm sure we'll start to see even more problems with turn 2.
Well, it didn't take long for Anthony Emery. I just talked to him. He said he was going to ride for a while, and it didn't take long for him to coast backwards a little bit there, losing about 5 or 6 spots. Ronnie Norman. Ronnie ran pretty well last night, and but I think he finished 4th. He ran really well last night. He actually tried the old 2-tire change there with 20 to go, and he hung in there for quite some time too, and wound up somebody passed him. Oh, Anthony Emery gets slammed by Ronnie Norman.
He's going to lose it, and we're going to get another caution right here. Here it comes.
Caution somewhere.
Yep.
He could not save it. He tried. He got in that wall, man. He just could not save it.
Well, let's go back and see if we can catch this. It was a little bumper, a little door slamming here by Ronnie Norman as they come out of turn 2. I guess he was right down pretty low. Looks like he got a little loose himself, and he's the one that kind of got into Ronnie Norman. He really tried to save that. Oh, man, he was just sawing on that wheel in there. He's going to collect a few cars involved in. Josh Robbins going to get turned.
We're probably going to see quite a few cautions here tonight with this many cars out there and them dealing with turn 2 the way they are.
Yes, sir. Oh, but minimal damage to his car. I was kind of surprised. Anthony Emery didn't get hardly any damage. Just a couple of taps on the side, you know. Terry McCune got involved in that. He's on pit road. Justin Gable. The 3 of them are already on pit road getting damage fixed. Everybody comes back to pit road once again. And Nicholas Shelton will get out first. And I'm not sure who. I think Zielinski. Yeah, Zielinski did beat David Schutt off of pit road. It was a drag race there, but and it looked pretty close. Nick Northrup getting out 4th. Connor Anton 5th. Bobby Cheney 6th. Delonte Ballard 7th. Jared Darling 8th. Ariati 9th. And Femio Lat. That's your 10th place that started from 22nd. So he's moving up through the field here, old Femio Lat. Last season's champion in the Xfinity Series. Nathan Dunas. Go ahead.
Just on that, Rudy, that Femi comes in tonight as the points leader here in the Gen 6 series. So Femi is really starting to flex the muscle a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was in the Gen 6 series he was a champion? thought it was...
No, I'm talking about the current season they're in right now.
Oh.
He's the points leader.
Yeah, okay.
This season,
Well, that's how you stay in the points lead, though. You know, you got to have good finishes. You got to come from the back.
Yes, sir. Every week you got to finish strong every week.
I mean, we've seen it, Scott. You and I both. You know, you don't have to go out there and necessarily win races. You just got to be there in that top 3 or 4 every single week. Be consistent.
Yes, sir. And the thing about these chase leagues, you only got to get to the chase. And then, you know, a certain amount of drivers, it's usually 12, sometimes it's 16. But a certain number of drivers have a shot once you get to the chase. Whereas anybody who doesn't use the chase format, you don't have that opportunity. So you definitely have to take advantage of your finishes every single week if the chase is not available.
Yeah. Christian Snyder sidelined for severe pain. Well, we're hoping Christian gets better. Get better soon there, Christian. Hopefully be back racing here maybe next week. Man, that's a tough break there. I hate to hear that.
Yeah, Rudy, I don't know if you heard about it or not, but last week I had posted something on Facebook about this. But I read an article where a 36-year-old had a stroke while sim racing on iRacing and died.
I heard that. Yes, I did hear that. Yes.
I was shocked to hear that a 36-year-old had a stroke.
Yep. It happens. I'll tell you what. There's been, 16-year-old kids out playing football and died of a heart attack. 16.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. I know.
Never know when it's going to be your time. And my point was going to be, a lot of people don't realize the stress that this game can put on you.
Yeah, wait. Some people take it way, I'm talking over the top, too serious. Way too serious.
It's not even a matter of taking it too serious.
It's a game.
Just if you're competitive and you get locked in, when you're out there racing, you're not sitting there thinking about what your body is doing. I mean, you're dealing with it, but you're not sitting there thinking about it. You're focusing on everything that's going on.
It's a game,
I feel you. But when you're competing, man, it's sometimes you just don't take things into consideration, and you got to be you definitely got to watch out. That's for sure. Pace car is off, and immediately on that loud pedal, we're racing again in Chicago.
Boy, look at this traffic jam behind him. Almost went 3 wide. Shot now on the inside of Bobby Zielinski. Can he hold it?
He's trying.
So far, so good.
Boys are racing hard.
Oh, man, I'm telling you what. We
got a long way to go, too. Dunas is out of the race. He just disconnected.
Yep. John Hensley 1 lap down already. And we still got 3 guys sitting on pit road. Terry McCune, Anthony Emery, and Justin Gable all sitting on pit road. And, boy, these guys are still side by side out here. This is wild. And it looks finally, David Shutt falls in behind Bobby Zielinski. Now both of them can kind of breathe a little bit of a relief there as that side-by-side racing can be pretty intense. Nick Northrup 4th, Connor Anton 5th. Bobby Cheney in 6th place.
Definitely noticeable that we got less cars on the track now. Anthony Emery just disconnected.
Oh, yep. Derek Bordeaux comes from 25th up to 8th. There's a big mover. He just got done passing up Ariotti to go into the 8th position. And it looks like Bobby Cheney side by side with Connor Anton. Oh, Delonte Ballard.
He's trying to save it.
Oh, I think he hit the wall there, but oh man.
Yeah, it's going to take him out of contention.
Off a turn 2.
No caution. Yeah, this track is definitely a self-cleaning track off 2 because they all wind up in the grass. So you won't see too many cautions here as long as that continues to happen. I've already seen it happen about times here in this race, and we're only working lap 21 here at 1:30.
Bobby Cheney did get around Connor Anton, and so did Derek Bordeaux. So Derek picks up another spot, continuing his march to the front here after starting 25th. And something that we've seen tonight that we don't normally see here is 2 cautions already. Derek Bordeaux driving around the outside of Bobby Chain. He did just, man, like he had 10 extra horsepower.
Well, when you got 30 cars and you're dealing with a, turn number 2 out there, you are going to get some incidents.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, we have lost 5 of those. We got 25 left in the race, 24 of them on the lead lap. Delonta Bauer, the last one on the lead lap. Just saw him have a moment there just a few minutes ago. Well, he's the last one on the lead lap, 16 seconds back. John Hensley is the only car out there 1 lap down. Everybody else is either off track or out of the race. That consists of Nathan Dunas, Eric Schur, Justin Gable, Anthony Emery, and Terry McCullen.
McCune.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Terry's he's the one that told me how to pronounce his last name, because I was pronouncing it wrong, and he said just pretend like it's a Q, McEwen. I was like, okay, that makes sense. It sounds right. After you sound it out, it sounds right. Tyler Ducharme back into 17th. There's old Luis Almaso, 18th place. Tyler looking to the inside of Timothy Johnston, and it looks like he is going to complete that pass.
Rudy, I'm going to step away for just 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Yep. Whoa, what a pack of cars back here from 10th on back. Connor Anton, Femi Olat, Caleb Eisenhower. These guys are all pretty much nose to tail right now. I guess it's actually starting from Jonathan Shipman, or Ariotti, I guess. Ariotti in 7th place. From there on back, man, what a pack of cars. Alan Elwood in 9th. He's trying to get a run on the outside of Jonathan Shipman. Jonathan ain't going to have no part of that. He says, nope, you're not going to take that position from me. Thank you very much. Oh, Anthony, man. Sorry, man. Must be that MaxSpeedTV jinx. Must be out. Well, we got one way off of the pace here. Delonte Ballard. Not sure what happened to him. I don't hear the car running. Engine may have let go. Hard to say. He's coming into pit road, though. Tough break for Delonte. Back out front, Nicholas Shelton with a 1.4 second lead over second place. Bobby Zielinski. Nick Northrup and Derek Bordeaux in a battle. Bordeaux on the inside is going to take that position away. And again, continuing his march to the front. A lot of people like Chicagoland. It's a fun track. Probably about my mediocre likability, or however you'd want to say that, okay, on the 1.5 tracks. This one in Kentucky are kind of, I struggle a little bit with these tracks, but they're still fun to race. I still enjoy racing on them.
I'm back, Rudy.
All right. Probably my favorites like Las Vegas, Charlotte. Those are like in the realms of my favorite 1.5 mile tracks. But Chicagoland's not bad. I really don't mind racing here.
Actually, I figured you might want to race Sunday night in that Holden race.
Actually, I think I'd rather race here than I would Kentucky. Kentucky ice skating rink is it can be tough.
Yeah, it can.
But then I've seen where you could go out there and run Kentucky and it runs good. I don't know. It's whether it's grip, rubber on the track, weather, whether it's day or night. I don't know what the combination is that makes it better to drive. But sometimes I've seen it work and be a lot of fun, and other times it's like, man, it's just like driving on ice.
That's all a matter of just getting the right setup and manipulating the weather the way you want it so everybody can, not have to drive on a skating rink. All these leagues can do that if they wanted to. They could get weather however they wanted to if they felt like it was too slippery. But some of these leagues, they like the tough conditions. So
yeah, well, a lot of guys like it. They like it loose. They like their cars loose. And but everybody drives different. I've heard guys that say they like their cars loose, and other guys say they like them a little tight. So, how do you set up a track
all personal preference?
Yeah. You set up a track for it to be a little loose, and the people that like it tight are complaining, so.
Well, somebody just not going to be happy. That's
right.
How you look at that. They just going to have to deal with it, Rudy.
Femi Olad, 11th place after starting 22nd. So he's amongst the big movers here that's moved to the front. What's impressive is Derek Bordeaux coming from 25th to 4th. That's, man, that's super
Sounds
impressive.
Like Derek Bordeaux.
Yep.
So are you excited about getting a chance to race this Wednesday night, buddy?
I am, but
I figured you were.
Anthony Emery's saying that something about, let's see, LOL, TBT to that interview sucks. What's TBT?
That could mean anything. I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's Throwback Thursday, but I don't know what that means. But yeah, I told him, I said the MaxSpeedTV jinx could have been out on that one because we just got done talking to Anthony, and it's terrible, man, that he's out already. Look at that lead that Nicholas Shelton's got, though. 2.2 seconds over Bobby Zielinski.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rudy, it is almost Halloween, so if I was anybody out there, I don't know if I'd want to be getting interviewed by Rudy Cummings.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. We know how strong your magic is, man. You got some serious voodoo magic there.
Well, Derek Bordeaux just moved into third as he got around David Shutt. Man, he has come from way back in this field. Now, he doesn't seem to be gaining a whole lot on Nicholas Shelton, but he is gaining on Bobby Zielinski, big time.
I'm going to tell you what, we got a heck of a battle back here for 9th and 10th position between Connor Anton and 3 other drivers back here.
Yeah.
Femi Lots back here. You got the 91 back here, the 47, and you got number 1 closing in. These guys have been racing side by side and just like this for about the last 5 laps over 9th place. Anton's been trying to get by, but he just cannot make that bottom line work. That high side showing to be the stronger lane so far.
Well, now that
Connor's got him way up there.
They've got a couple of cautions out of the way. We're seeing some green flag running in here now.
You got to crank it up, Campus Place?
I do.
Oh, we crank it up.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right. Well, looks like Ronnie Norman got around Connor Anton.
Yes, he did.
And he gets a run on the outside, and he's going to pass up Alan Elwood.
Got somebody down there on the apron there. I was just about to say Tyler Ducharme almost lost it coming out of 2, but we got somebody there almost lost it out of 4.
Luis Almaso.
Yep.
Coming to pit road. Oh boy, what a run up here Ronnie Norman's having. Holy smokes, man. To pass up them guys right there that he just passed up, that's unbelievable right there. Alan Elwood, Connor Anton.
Yeah, Elwood's falling back. He's lost 3 spots going on 4 right here. If the one gets by, that'll be the 4th spot he's lost here in the last couple laps. So Elwood's dropping back right now in the 91.
He's keeping it right down on that bottom. I don't... Ooh, man. You talking about Tyler Ducharme?
Yeah, I was just about to say he's recovered nicely from that moment that he had just a minute ago.
Oh, yeah.
We had another one that lost it, and I was trying to catch up to see who it was just as I was about to mention Tyler, but I couldn't catch up to see who it was. And Salmaso's out of the race. He disconnected.
Oh, man.
Another one bites the dust, Rudy.
Yeah. Well, looking up here at Derek Bordeaux, he is not closing up on Bobby Zielinski like he thought he would there. And Zielinski right now is hanging on 2.9 seconds behind Nicholas Shelton. So these 3 have definitely pulled away from David Shutt by about almost a second and a half.
Oh, we're up to 7 people officially out of this race so far. We're sitting on pit road.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That number could possibly be 8 here in just a minute. Wait to see if trying to find Josh Robin.
Yeah, he's back out there on the track. It's a couple laps down.
4 is coming to Joe is on pit road. I don't know if this is a scheduled pit stop or not. Seems a little soon, doesn't it?
Who was it? Derek Bordeaux? Yeah.
Yeah, Derek Bordeaux.
Yeah, this is well, you know, these guys, they map out their pit stops, and you know, if he can make it like probably one more pit stop. See, that's probably he's got it figured where he needs to stop to make it on an X amount of pit stops. So if he can stop now and pit one more time, then he'll be able to make it to the end.
You what, man? Old Nicholas Red Shelton out here. He's looked strong tonight, isn't he?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think that's where Derek Bordeaux's going to have to really do his homework, and that's where I think that's where he's going to excel. Is he's going to pit early, and he's probably going to chase these guys down.
Like that playoff Reds, didn't you?
Yeah. Bobby Zielinski now 3.4 seconds behind Nicholas Shelton. Now, Bobby even admitted last night when we interviewed him there in the Xfinity race, he said, man, that Nicholas Shelton, he's definitely a voice to be reckoned with out here. And, man, I'll tell you what, he has really showed it this season. He's just been so strong.
Him and Zielinski have pulled away from everybody else. Ariati is way back here, and it looks like Ariati's coming to pit road, and he's bringing company with him. Trying to get woed down. I think Ariati definitely got caught speeding there. I think that's going to be a penalty. Yeah, he came in hot, bringing the 42 in the 6th, and there's some others coming with him. But I think the 78 is going to get a penalty. You might want to keep an eye on that.
Yep, we're going to watch him here as he comes to pit road.
The 1's in, the 64's in, the 91's in. A lot of guys making pit stops here. Question is, did the 78 get a penalty? If not, boy, he's a lucky man. If he didn't.
He didn't.
He didn't. He's down away.
Wow. Yeah. Well, it's all about hitting that
another mile an hour.
Yeah, you got to hit that timing line just perfect. And look at these guys went right back up on the track. Oh wow. Ay ay ay.
Shh. I'll give him away, Rudy.
And Nicholas Shelton.
That's Rat.
Come to pit road.
Yeah, he is.
Well, Bobby Zielinski's Zielinski's going to stay out for one lap so he can get that bonus point.
I don't blame him.
Nope. That's
Ain't going to hurt him any.
good call.
16's down and away coming off pit road.
Be a 4-tire stop and fuel for Nicholas Shelton. And see, this is right in that window where they can make it on one more pit stop. So this is, yeah, he's down on the way. There you go. Well, next we'll be looking for, here comes Bobby Zielinski to pit road now. And Nicholas Kressel will lead that lap.
Yeah, it appears that they're allowed to come right back up on the track. So Shelton came right back up on the track. So here comes the 78 making a bid here, Rudy. Thought he was going to get a speeding penalty, and here he is making a bid.
Ah. The 78?
Yes, sir.
Making a pit?
No, a bid for the lead.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say. Yeah, because he's right up there on Nicholas Shelton's tail now.
Yeah, Shelton's starting to pull away, though. As soon as he got up to speed, he put some distance on him. A good pit stop for the 78.
Yes.
I thought he was going to get caught speeding.
Excellent.
That explains why he had such a good pit stop, carried all that extra speed with him into the pits. Hey, I've noticed that even if you're going up to like 8 mile an hour over, if you get it woed down far enough, it won't penalize you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a line there. They have several lines down through pit road, and if you can speed up to that line, but you better be slowed down by the time you get to that line, or it will get you.
Yeah.
They're timing lines. Chris Scala, 3rd place right now. A good run for Chris. And I'm kind of surprised I don't see the... I'm going to refresh Trading Paints one more time, just for the heck of it here, because I know he usually runs the Captain Morgan car, and he's not out there in the Captain Morgan car. Well, I hate to do this now, but this is... since Trading Paints had an issue there, now Chris has got a little damage on the side of his car. I'm kind of curious to see if he's going to sit there and get some of that fixed or not. 4-tire change for Chris Scala. No, I do not have that paint job, so I don't. He's just got a gray car. Not running the Captain Morgan car tonight. Well, Nicholas Kressel still out in the lead, and Derek Bordeaux 2nd, Jonathan Shipman 3rd. Nicholas Shelton just passed up Jonathan Shipman. And he just passed Chris Scala. Chris just went a lap down. Now, Derek Bordeaux, if you remember, Scott, he pitted about 5 or 6 laps earlier than these guys.
Yes, he did.
And now he's out here 5 or 6 laps older tires than Nicholas Shelton, but he is ahead of Nicholas on the track, and not by just a little bit, but by about 6 seconds.
Yeah, right now it's worked, but he is going to cut into that as they start to put more laps on those tires. But as of right now, it's worked out for him. If caution comes out, it'll definitely work out for him.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It'll put him ahead of him.
I think Nicholas is eventually going to catch him and pass him if this thing stays green.
Yeah, he's down under 6 seconds now. About 5.5. So, boy, he's really chopping that time down. It's amazing how much 5 laps on your tires can make that big of a difference.
Oh, yeah, especially at a place like this. It's known for chewing up tires. But most of these 1.5 miles do chew up the tires.
Ariotti has fallen back 4 seconds off of his bumper now, so that's just how much slower he is. I mean, he's last lap, he was 0.4 of a second slower on that lap. I take that back. 0.3 of a second lower.
This turned out to be a pretty good race, Rudy. Nice long green flag run here. When did we go back to green on what lap? Lap 20-something, wasn't it?
Let's see here. No, it wasn't very long into the race. Yeah, 15, lap 15 or 16.
Right on, yeah. They've been green for quite some time.
Yep.
And they're catching Nicholas Carreso, both Bordeaux and Nicholas Shelton. Carreso's definitely wanting a caution to come out.
Yeah,
Carreso's got to lead a bunch of laps here by staying out.
Yeah, he's led 11 laps already. I'll tell you what, Nicholas is a good racer. He's a methodical racer.
I look for him coming to pit road.
Yeah, and there he comes. He's breaking off.
Yep.
Perfect timing for him to come to pit road, though.
That gives the lead up to Bordeaux, the new leader. He come in before anybody else and got for Mr. Feelgoods and some petrol, and it's paid off. He's out front here in Chicago.
Yeah, he started 25th, and he's running in the lead right now. He's going to get passed up here by Jonathan Shipman to get back on the lead lap.
Shelton's coming, though.
Yeah, Shelton's only 2.7, 2.6. He's chopping tenths off as we speak.
I still can't believe you didn't hear the Cubs went to the World Series, but I'm not surprised at the same time.
I watched some videos the other day about the Cubs. You know, the Cubs have had a great season so far this year.
Oh, yes, they have.
No, I you know, baseball used to be my favorite sport because I used to play baseball. And
I remember you telling us that story a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, but you know, I kind of after I got away from it, I just kind of, you know, when back when they had the big baseball strike years and years ago, and it just took all the, I don't know, it was a long time ago.
They've had a bunch of them.
Back in his like late 70s or something. But anyhow, it just kind of like took the fanship out of the baseball, you know, and it just became a money sport now. And I think that everybody's kind of fanship's kind of switched over to like football, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you know, and other sports too, hockey and stuff like that. Where baseball used to be like probably one of the number one sports in the United States, you know, but it's not anymore. Now it's like basketball, football, or hockey, you know.
Yeah, it used to be dubbed America's favorite pastime, but I would probably put them in fourth place out of the big four: the NBA, the NHL, MLB, and of course the NFL. I would think baseball is probably down there in last, right along with hockey.
Well, I mean,
surpassed both of them.
You know, the three most important things in the United States: baseball, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
Yeah, not no more.
Nope.
Times have changed.
Yeah, now it's badminton.
It could be anything nowadays, Rudy, with some of these people's tastes out there.
Badminton, rice cakes, and Nissan.
If you say so, brother, I will take your word for it on that one.
It used to be baseball, apple pie, and Chevrolet. Badminton.
You got to quit that badminton, don't you? You need to go out and get yourself on a badminton team. They might have one of them locally.
No. I wouldn't mind getting into that curling, though. That looks like fun. Well, I'll tell you what, Shelton's closed that gap up to 0.4 of a second behind Derek Bordeaux. Derek's probably, he's been watching in his rearview mirror probably the last 10 laps and seeing Nicholas close up on him. And, oh, man, that's got to be a disheartening feeling, knowing that he only pitted like 5 laps or 6 maybe before Nicholas, and Nicholas is just that much stronger.
Yeah, but he also knew, you know, how much of a deficit he had to Nicholas before he pitted. That's why he pitted so much earlier, to try to make that up. So he knows what's going on here. He was just hoping for a caution where it would work out, but the caution has not come out, unfortunately, for him. And now Nicholas Shelton has retaken the lead, and old Red 26 is back out front.
But if you do the math on this, we're probably not far from Derek Bordeaux coming back to pit road for his final pit stop. And if he can get back out there and when it all cycles around, he'll be back in the lead again. Then see if Nicholas can run him down before the laps wind down to the end. There's a lot of variables there.
I'm going to say it's probably going to be another 5 to probably 10 laps before we see Derek come down pit road. The question is, how much time is he going to lose to the 26 before that happens?
Yep.
And will it make a difference by him coming in so much earlier than the 26 this time?
Well, what a strong run here for Ariotti tonight. I mean, he's staying ahead of Bobby Zielinski, and that's saying a lot because, we know Bobby's very strong. And for Ariotti, man, he's taking it down to the bottom where Zielinski's riding that middle line. So their lines are way different in and out of the turns. And it seems to be working right now for Ariotti. I don't know how much longer it's going to be before he can't hold off Zielinski anymore. Zielinski's coming.
I'll tell you somebody who's recovered nicely. We were talking about him just a little bit ago having some issues, and he's actually got the whole back of his car beat in, and that's the 25 of Tyler Ducharme, who's worked his way back up to 6th place.
Well, I'll tell you what, he did an amazing job last night at Pocono.
He was in the back not too long ago, and he had a moment where he about wrecked the car, and now he's recovered. He's almost back up here in the top 5 and done all this under green flag conditions. So he's done a heck of a job tonight.
Another one, talk about Femi Olat coming from 22nd up to 7th. That's our points leader coming in tonight.
Yes, sir.
And we got a caution. Yes, Jeff Davis looks like going around. Let's see what happened here to Jeff.
Sure, a lot of these guys are thinking Jeff Davis right now. He's their favorite person right now.
Oh, yeah.
Derek Bordeaux being one of them.
Well, Jeff coming out of turn 4. Now, this is one of the first ones we've seen get that out of shape out of turn 4. And Chris Galla was right there. Chris didn't get into him, but wow. Spinning it around. All right, he's got a lot of smoke coming off that car now. Now, if they all pit and they all come out of here, and see, they're still not in that window where they can make it the rest of the way.
Not quite. They're just out of it.
Yeah,
they're just out of it.
About 10 laps shy of it, so they probably will have to come down for a splash of gas, or Jeff's going to come in with them too. He can't afford to stay out there.
Talk about a obstacle you don't normally have to deal with coming to pit road. Somebody right in front of the whole field smoking coming down pit road.
Yeah, he'd just as soon take the penalty, and I don't blame him. I would too, because of that smoke being so heavy. The longer he stayed out there, the more damage it's doing to that engine.
He's done anyway. I mean, that thing's blowing up, and this late in the race, by the time he gets it fixed, the race will be over.
Yeah, probably. Well, Shelton's going to be out first, Zielinski second, and Derek Bordeaux comes out third.
Yeah, he lost the spot. How about that, huh?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Nicholas is in here. I wouldn't mind talking to Nicholas Shelton if we can find him. He usually don't come in TeamSpeak. I told him about... Oh, there he is. Yes, he is. He's right above us there. Nicholas Shelton, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, the MaxSpeedTV Jinx is in full force tonight. We talked to Anthony Emery earlier, and then he wrecked a few laps later. So I hope that don't happen to you tonight. But how's the car feeling out there?
I think the car is good. It's kind of loose, kind of tight. Kind of depends on how you drive it, but it's really just... That's pretty much how it drives.
Do you think you're going to have an issue there with Bobby Zielinski and Derek Bordeaux coming down to the end of this? Can you make it the rest of the way?
I don't know if I can make it on fuel, but
yeah,
I know I'm going to have to fight them two the whole time. Yeah. So I'm not sure. We'll see.
Well, you had quite the lead there earlier, and you were definitely pulling away from Zielinski. And but now things have changed a little bit here. We've got caution Only the third caution of the race. That was a good green flag run that you guys had going on there. I don't know how many laps it was, but it was quite lengthy. We've seen green flag pit stops and all. But now that everybody's on even keel out here, it could be a little tough to hold these guys back.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Them two are really my competition, and I guess we'll just see what happens.
All right, brother. Well, we'll let you get back to work, and good luck.
Thanks.
And Jeff Davis has officially called it a night, Rudy.
Yes, sir. And I believe Josh Robin did too. I think he's still sitting on pit road, but I think he's called.
Yeah, he's done.
John Hensley's still hanging in there, though. We've got two cars. Chris Galla 1 lap down in 20th, and John Hensley 2 laps down in 21st.
And 9 of them officially out of this race.
Yeah, man.
We started with 30. We're down to 21.
Well, Chris Galla just got a lap back. Well, is that going to put him back on? No. Yeah, that should put him back on the lead lap, I think. Well, we're going green this time by, so I guess it's my turn, ain't it, Scott? I think. I don't know. We've been talking so much. We've missed a couple of the starts, but.
Well, next week these boys will be going to Dover, and then it'll be Kentucky.
Yeah.
2 weeks from now.
The slippery Kentucky ice skating rink.
Bring your skates.
Huh?
It is hockey season after all, so bring your skates.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yep, the track's open. All right, here we go.
Get us going, brother. 21 of them left out there. You can tell, too. A whole lot less cars out there. Almost a third of the field gone already.
Pace car's in. And there goes Shelton. And look at the run Derek Bordeaux got started right here. Zielinski and Bordeaux side by side.
Meanwhile, David Shuck got a horrible restart.
And it looks like Bordeaux is going to clear Zielinski, goes into second.
Yes, he does. Oh, we got a wreck back there, 51. Oh, and he just got hit by a couple different guys.
Ouch.
Collected at least 3 more guys.
Oh, let's go see what happened. Well, it was pretty tight racing back here, I can tell you that. That was quite the pack. He's going to come up into the number 16. So Caleb Eisenhower, he gets into the number 16.
Then he collects a couple guys.
Yeah, he is spinning it around. I'm trying to find. That was Lachlan McMillan he got into. It looked like Lachlan was okay and kept going. Oh.
One of them blew up. They got 3 of them. The 6,
yeah.
The 87. I think it was the 87. There were 3 of them all together. One of them blew up.
Yeah, the number 6 of Nick Northrup and Spencer Owens in the 87. Oh, man. Yep, we got a few cars that got into that. Well, I'm kind of thinking here now.
Nicholas Caressel, who we saw lead all them laps, got up in that too, Rudy. He's all beat up.
Yep.
No hood left on that thing. That thing's a modified now. Modified. Because it's still got fenders, but no hood.
Well, they don't want to come to pit road yet because they would be short of making it on fuel.
You sure? This doesn't put them in the window?
I don't. I'm thinking they can only get about 40 laps. About 40 laps, I think. That's pushing it. 38 to 40 on a mile-and-a-half track.
Really? I thought it was more closer to 50.
Now, that's usually like at Richmond or something. You can get like 50 laps.
Nah, Richmond, you can get almost 100.
In the Gen 6?
I would think so, yeah. 90-something laps.
Okay.
80, 90-something laps. It's not a very big track.
Well, let's take a look at the cautions here so far. This is caution number 4. We've had 6 lead changes. Only 13 laps of caution, though. Well, I hope IRTVO don't keep acting up like that. Man, oh man, that's kind of a bummer. It seemed like every time it switched from practice to qualifying, it crashed. When it switched from qualifying to race, it crashed.
Oh, why don't you bring somebody up here and we can find out what the pit window is?
Well, let's just do that.
Chuck came to pit road, so don't pick him.
Ronnie Norman, you got a copy.
Hello, Rudy.
Well, Ronnie, we're curious to find out, what is the pit window here tonight?
If I knew, I'd tell you, but it's anywhere from, I think, 45 to 50 something.
Oh, okay. Then it was.
That's what I thought.
Well, obviously you're not going to be able to make it on fuel then, because you guys you're already over 50 laps.
I don't know. It'll be close, if anything.
Well, if we get a couple more cautions, you guys could probably make it.
Yeah. I noticed, though, on that after our first caution from lap 15 for our big run, I think we made it to lap like 53. So, I mean, if you want to space that out, I don't know how many laps are in between there, but
Okay.
and I think we still had like maybe 10 laps left of fuel, so.
Okay. Okay, well, okay, I guess it is a little further than you were right, Scott. Wow. Well, usually on mile-and-a-half tracks, you usually pit around lap 40. That's why I've always seen it, but anyhow. Anyhow.
Now you know.
Now I know. So, all right, well, Ronnie, how's the car feeling?
Extremely loose. I've just been running the high line basically all race, just trying not to lose control of it and cause a caution. So you won't see me on the bottom very much at all.
Well, you're in the top 10 right now, brother.
Yeah, we're actually having a pretty decent run, so hopefully we can just stay up here with these guys. I know Nicholas and Bobby basically running away with it all race, so I mean, if they can keep up with them, then more power to them. So
very good. All right, well, good luck out there, Ronnie.
All right, thanks.
All right, Ronnie Norman, ladies and gentlemen, running back in 10th place. Back up front here, Nicholas Shelton. Get him going, Scott.
All right, brother, I can do that.
Yeah, I know there's 50 laps left, but the thing of it is they've already ran quite a few laps. What, 4 or 5 laps are on that run between cautions, or well, maybe not quite that. 4 laps, I guess it was. So that's going to be about, we'll see. That's going to be close, though, I think.
I think we're going to get one more caution, Rudy. I don't think we're going to, but I think these boys are going to get one more caution. Pace car is off. 26 on the loud pedal right away. Bordeaux didn't get the best restart, but he got good enough to get down there in front of Zielinski and cut him off. So Bordeaux slide into second, Zielinski third there. Look at Tyler Ducharme. What a recovery he's had. He's just moved into the 4th spot as he's gotten by the 78. 78 trying to come back out on the outside.
He got a little contact there between him and Zielinski and got Zielinski loose.
Yep. Tyler's done a great job. He's still got the back of his car all beat up, but he's done a great job recovering tonight. That's not slowing him down at all, as you can see.
Yeah, that's just cosmetic. It's really got nothing to do with handling or aerodynamics, because aerodynamics don't really mean a whole lot out here. I mean, yeah, it's important, but you wouldn't want the whole back of the car missing. You might have some difficulty hanging on to it. But Femi Olat coming from 22nd to 5th. Hey, Rush is in chat.
Oh, Rush. What's up, Rush?
Ariotti, Connor, Anton, side by side. Ariotti staying. Oh, into the wall, Ariotti. Now he's got Ronnie Norman. He's got, Jared Darling. Jonathan Shipman got by him. He goes back to 10th real quick. Ronnie Norman had a little checkup moment there, and boy, that cost him dearly, because now Bobby Cheney's going to get by him. And I don't think he's done yet. David Schutt's coming along. Well, these guys are racing it up pretty hard right now, Scott.
Well, it's getting to the latter stages of this race, Rudy, and you know what happens in the latter stages. It's go time, man. Everybody wants to win. Nobody come here to finish second place. So
Oh, no.
if you're going to do it, it's time to start doing it because you're getting down in them closing laps.
Yep, second is the first loser out there is what it is.
That's right.
Who was it?
This
He
is
used to
why
say,
I think Dale Earnhardt.
yeah, he said if you're not first, you're last. Or yeah, no, that was on Talladega Nights. If you're not first, you're last.
Well, that's why I think we'll have another caution because everybody just ramped it up another notch here, and you can tell out there. And at some point, somebody's going to make a mistake.
Yeah, Earnhardt used to always say, you know, if second is the first loser. He didn't like to finish second.
No, sir. And a lot of people didn't like to see him running second.
Nope. It was either first or nothing.
If they were about to get the bumper. If he got to them, they were getting some.
Bump and run.
Ask old Terry Labonte how that worked out for him that night in Bristol.
Yeah, no kidding.
I didn't mean to get into it. I just meant to rattle his cage a little bit.
Yeah, he rattled it all right. Jared Darling to the inside of Alan Elwood, trying. He's got a little bit different approach going into the turns. That could be what's catching him right now. Alan's about mid-track and then drops it down a little bit. He got a great run off right there, and he catches right up to Connor Anton.
Chris Scala's out of the race. Missed whatever happened to him, but he's out.
Oh, man. I think that's 2 weeks in a row he's taken his car behind the wall early. Ariotti back to 10th. He did get around David Shutt, but 10th place it is for him. If you notice, Derek Bordeaux is just riding behind Nicholas Shelton right now. Have you noticed that? There he goes. He's taking a look.
Taking a peek.
I'll tell you what, this will be a good battle. You want?
Surprised he's doing it so soon. Still a long way to go. Both these guys could wind up smoking up the tires and giving this thing to Ducharme or Zelensky, so they got to be careful here and not make a mistake or blow up the tires here. Because those guys are already closing in, and Bordeaux sees that. He sees Ducharme closing in, so he gets right back behind the 26. He couldn't get it done. No sense in eating up the tires. Long way to go.
Again, the more they were side by side, the closer Ducharme and Zelensky were getting. We might see another upset like we seen last night with Zelensky grabbing the win at Pocono in the Xfinity Series. Great job by him. Congrats to him. But just one of them deals on pit road where you think you can ghost through a car, and it didn't happen last night. And him and Nicholas Shelton got together on pit road, and Nicholas got a lot of damage on his car and couldn't finish the race. It was amazing just that he got that much damage just by hitting pit road, Femio Lat, 5th place. Back in the field here, Caleb Eisenhower. We seen him getting damage on his car there earlier. Boy, it looks like he got it fixed up pretty well.
I want you to crank it up one last time before the end of this race, Rudy.
All right, let me do that here. Let me find a good spot here. Connor Anton seems like it's a pretty good spot right here. We'll crank it up. That's a pretty amazing shot right there when they all go by the wall. Wow. That's an amazing shot. I love these camera packs that my buddy made, man. These are pretty awesome. He did a heck of a job. All right, back up front, Nicholas Shelton putting distance on Derek Bordeaux.
Yeah, a little bit.
Folks, we'll be back up with another broadcast shortly after this one concludes, right here on MaxSpeedTV, and it'll also be on the iRacing portal. I think Jack did put the wrong time on there, though. We'll actually be live about 15 minutes before he put the time down there, but that's all right. At least we'll be up there for you guys to watch, but you can check us out right here on MaxSpeedTV shortly after this one. Ducharme still hanging on to third. Started fourth place and got way back in the field, Scott. Remember, man, it didn't look like he was ever going to get back up to the front. Pit stops worked out in his favor, and man, he got right back up there, and kind of seems like about the same thing that happened to him last night, too.
Yeah, he did all that under green flag conditions, too, as we had that big, long green flag run, so
right.
that made it even that much more impressive.
Yep.
We're getting some side-by-side action back here, midway back here in the pack. It's getting real racy back here behind Connor Anton. That's for 7th place back there. Have 5 of them doing battle back here for it.
Yeah, I'm seeing this. Jared Darling, Jonathan Shipman, David Shutt, all falling in behind Alan Elwood. Darling looking to the inside, almost made contact.
Yeah, he did. Almost turned it.
Phew. That was some good driving by Darling to keep it off of him, though.
Yeah, it was. That was very close because, man, had he inched up any more, and they probably would have taken a couple of them out.
Yep. Shot to the inside of Jonathan Shipman. Just drove it into turn 3. Yeah, he did. Sometimes that's what you got to do. You know, right now, nobody out here saving tires. You know, they're just burning them tires up.
What tires?
Yeah. Gonna have them puppies right down to the rim.
I think everybody's expecting the caution to come out, but these guys right here, if they're not careful, they're going to bring the caution out.
Yeah, that's no kidding. Bobby Chaney back in 12th. Timothy Johnston, 13th. Well, Derek Bordeaux is definitely losing ground. Almost a full second now behind Nicholas Shelton. I think Derek's met his match. I think these guys are like, they're like wowed by the job that Nicholas Shelton can do, man. He's definitely in a class all by himself tonight. 84 laps he's led right now. So he'll gather up the most points, or the points for the most laps led, just like he did last night. Even though he didn't finish the race last night, he still led 36 laps out of 65. So he collected bonus points for leading the most laps last night.
Yeah, the only laps he hasn't led here tonight are due to pit cycles.
Yep. Yeah, Derek Bordeaux led 7. Nicholas Kressel led 11, but he's out of the race now. Bobby Zielinski led 1. And that's been all the leaders that we've had.
Coming to 25 to go, Rudy.
And we've got some guys that are back out there on the track, just to let you know. Delonte Ballard back out there on the track. Terry McCune and Justin Gable. Trying to pick up
Bordeaux's
some
on pit road. They're not going to be able to make it. Bordeaux is on pit road.
I kind of thought. And he's pitting early, like he has been pretty much most of the night.
Anton's on pit road.
Yep. 4-tire change.
Derek got it. He got in his box much better that time, did the 4. Almost overslid his box last time. He's down and away.
Yep, good job. Connor Anton. 4 tires
He's
and he's
down and
away.
away.
All right, so now
So some other guys will be coming in here. You might want to keep an eye on these other leaders. Oh, and Derek almost lost it coming out of the pits there. Hit that transition there, and car got a little squirrely on him.
see now the thing of it is with him pitting a little early, he's picking up time on Nicholas Shelton. And this is what I was talking about earlier, that the longer Nicholas stays out here, okay, the more it's going to be, he's going to have to wind up, after everybody cycles through pit stop, he's going to wind up having to chase down Derek Bordeaux for the win.
But look at all this traffic that Bordeaux finds himself in. Oh, my God. Look at him drive around on the outside like they're sitting still on the track, Rudy. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's the whole pack of them like they weren't even moving. That's for Mr. Feelgoods for you.
Yep.
And I'm telling you what, he's pushing that car right now because he didn't let up an inch when he went around to that outside. He didn't bat an eye. If they'd have came up at all, it would have put him into the wall coming out of the corner. But he was committed. He's looking to get that lead back. He knows he can win this race right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, he's running for pro, or is a pro, I guess.
26 is giving away the race the longer he stays out.
Yes, he is.
Because they're not going to have a bunch of laps like last time. They're going to have less than 20 to go.
Yep. And Nicholas knows he's going to have to pit.
I'd be pitting right now if I was the 26.
I don't know if he's listening in on the broadcast or not, but well, Bobby Zielinski takes up second.
He sees the 4 back there, so I mean he's got to know it's now or never. He's got to come.
Yeah.
He's not coming.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got enough fuel. Maybe he thinks he can make it to the end, Rudy. Maybe that's why he's not coming.
Maybe he's just going to push it. Hey, Columbus took a chance, you know.
Hey, if he doesn't come in the next lap, I think he's going to stay out.
And Derek Bordeaux's about to pass him here coming up.
That's why I'm surprised he hasn't come to pit road yet. If he doesn't come this time, I'm thinking he's staying out and going the rest of the way.
And Derek's going to drive right around the outside of him.
Yeah, that makes me think that he might think he's got enough fuel to get to the end. And if he does, he's smooth sailing, man. These guys ain't got a chance if he's got enough fuel.
Yeah, because he's got a huge lead over Bobby Zielinski, 5 seconds.
Yep. And if a caution comes out, that's going to kill Derek Bordeaux. Going to get tires with everybody else, and he'll be in the back.
Unless Nicholas is in fuel conservation mode right now. He very well could be.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's looking to go the distance here because he has not come to pit road, nor is he hinting to come to pit road. He sees Derek Bordeaux just driving off. He's not dumb. He knows what's going on. So I think he's going all the way, man.
Yeah, because he knows if he pitted right now, it'd be over,
It's over. Yeah, it's already over. It's already way too late, so he's committed. That's why I think he's got enough fuel.
Yep. Well, we're going to find out. I mean, he could run out on the last lap, or you just never know. But sometimes...
That's a shit.
Oh, there's the caution. Oh, boy.
That's going to kill Derek Bordeaux.
Yep.
His chances and his strategy are over.
That was Jared Darling. Let's go back and see what happened here to Jared. All right, Jared's up on the high side here. Looks like he may have had a little help right here. The number 64 going to get into the side of him, of Timothy Johnston. And that's going to collect both of them. And that's going to put Jared Darling down across the grass. Is he going to hit the wall? Oh, he keeps it off of the wall. Good job. Nice. Good driving. Well, that's about the second or third time we've seen that good of driving coming out of Jared Darling tonight, man. He's been quite impressive. Well, do you come to pit road?
I would think they are going to come to pit road.
Yep. Nicholas is coming down. But is anybody else? Zelensky, Femio Lat. Yeah, these guys are all coming to pit road. Is Derek Bordeaux coming to pit road? Yep. Everybody's coming in. This is going to be an interesting finish. All right, drag race up pit road.
Did the 11 come out second? No, it looks like Zelensky did. No, looks like 11 did come out second. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah. No, Zelensky beat him off pit road. I thought he did.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I thought
they
he
were
did.
lining up like the 11 had won the race off pit road. But just for the 11 to be up here, we haven't really talked about him up here. And here he is, late in the race. A lot of that's got to do with how the caution flew there. A lot of guys got hurt by that, Rudy.
Yep, that's for sure.
Ducharme being one of them. Tough break, tough break.
Ariati, you got a copy?
Hey, 10-4, I got you.
Area, you were really strong there earlier. It seemed like you had a good set of tires and the car was really running well. How's it feeling for you right now? Because you're back in 7th. Can you do anything with these guys up front?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I was just telling the guys in chat there that I was going to be racing pretty hard in this restart. I think you can make up a lot of spots here, especially on restarts. I've got a little bit of damage, just a couple of seconds worth, but I want to say it's kind of affected me just a little bit on the straightaways. But yeah, I think I got at least a fifth place car, but you know, only a couple of spots. But it's really easy to lose spots here, so I'm just gonna have to be careful and try to make up as much as I can.
All right. Well, it's been some good racing out there. We watched a couple of different strategies that was in play by Derek Bordeaux and Nicholas Shelton, and it was looking really good for Derek Bordeaux to possibly pull out the win because of him pitting early, and we were concerned whether Nicholas was going to have enough fuel to make it to the end. But I think he had already committed to that fact because he was not going to pit, and if that caution wouldn't have come out, it would have been interesting to see how this was going to play. And now all that's out of the way. We're going to wish you good luck out there, Ari, and man, get that thing to the front.
I appreciate it, Rudy. It's going to be fun. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Yes, sir. Oh boy, yeah, it's going to be fun. All right.
It's go time. Get us going, Rudy. Could be the last restart of the night.
Yes, sir. Well, we're hoping so for these guys' sake. You know, we don't want to see it finish under caution. Not as good as the racing's been here tonight. Just hate to see it finish under caution.
As a lot of these races here lately have been doing.
Yes, sir. All right, Nicholas Shelton, Bobby Zelensky. Now, Zelensky's going to have to get a good restart here and stay right with Nicholas Shelton. And if he times this right, he should be able to do it. Pace car's in. There goes Shelton and Zelensky. But Femio Lat was right there on the bottom, and Zelensky couldn't come down in front of him.
Yep, he's not going to be able to.
There he goes.
He is. How about that? Well, we got lucky.
Alan Elwood, 4th place. The field tightening up. Derek Bordeaux coming up through the field. He's up to 6th. Ariotti 7th. They quickly shuffled Bobby Cheney back to 9th. Ronnie Norman rounds out the top 10 so far. 11 laps to go. This looks pretty wild up here in the front right now. David Shutt on the inside of Alan Elwood. That would be for 4th. Oh, Alan keeps him pinned right down, and whoa, Shutt had to lift a little bit there in the corner. Derek Bordeaux takes it 3 wide, clear down on the bottom, and he's going to pass both of them.
Nice recovery by Bordeaux.
Yes, it is.
I don't think he's going to have enough time to get up here and catch the 26, though, but he's going to try to make the best of it.
Oh, yeah, well, he'll finish top 5 unless something drastic happens up front. Yeah, nice recovery.
Yeah, I think he's got a pretty good top 5 here going. I think he's going to wind up finishing on the podium before it's all said and done.
I'll tell you what, Alan Elwood, I'm super impressed by his run here tonight. Man, oh man, he has been able to hold these guys off and running a different line. He's running mid to high line in the track, and he's been doing a great job keeping these guys back.
He just lost the spot right there.
Well, he's keeping, if you notice, he kept Derek Bordeaux pinned right down there. He's doing just what he's got to do. Almost make contact with Derek. If he keeps Derek pinned down, Derek's got to lift a little bit in the corner, but I think Derek's got him right there. He does. Derek Bordeaux back
trying to get underneath him.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up the track a little bit there.
Ariotti kind of boxed in right now. No place to go. Man, this is getting good now. Zielinski half a second off of the leader.
Been a good race all night, Rudy.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, Bobby's driving that car so hard. If you watch, the tail of that car wiggle when he comes out of turn 2. You can tell he is just driving the heck out of that car right now.
Oh, one on the wall. One on the wall. I think it's the 91. No caution. He's hard into the wall. No caution, though. He's still going back there.
Still going, Alan Elwood.
You jinxed him, Rudy.
Got
a bunch of them guys tonight.
And he's taking it down. He's done.
Tell you, man, it's Halloween. Your jinx is at full force this time of year. And Derek Bordeaux would be standing on the podium right now if this race finished right now. That's what I thought. He'd wind up getting back up in there on that podium. And now he's trying to track down Bobby Zielinski for second. 5 to go. Here's Chicagoland.
He's he's about 1.1 second, about a second behind Zielinski. He does have enough.
Bounces it off the wall.
He does have enough time to get there, though.
Shutt under attack back here. That's for 5th place. Shutt and Shipman side by side at the line.
And Ronnie Norman.
A little contact.
Ronnie Norman into 7th. Look where Ariotti got shuffled back to 11th.
Coming to 3 to go. David Shutt trying to give the bumper to the 23 there. Don't think he liked how he was passed.
No.
That's racing.
Bordeaux doesn't look like he's gaining any more time on Zielinski, so it looks like we're going to finish 1, 2, 3 right here. Nicholas Shelton, Bobby Zielinski, and Derek Bordeaux.
Oh, we still got 2 laps to go. You know how that snake bit you before, calling it before it's over.
Yep.
You never know.
That's why I always say right now. It could change.
It's never over until it's over. Just ask J.R. Hildebrand. Who will ever forget that?
When the fat lady sings, "Hit me with your best shot," then it's over.
She's cranking up because they got one to go. She's going to be on stage here in just a minute.
Yes, sir. One more lap for Nicholas Shelton. He's got a great lead, a second lead over Bobby Zielinski with 2 more turns to go. Down to backstretch into turn 3. Out of turn 4. Does it safely, coming to the line, and it's going to be Nicholas Shelton for the win here tonight for SRA Gen 6 Series, sponsored by J. Robin 3.
Here in Chicagoland, the night before the start of the World Series.
Wow, great win right there, I'm telling you. Well, let's see if we can get these guys in here. First, we need Derek Bordeaux. We can find him. I don't see Derek.
He's already in here, Rudy. Go at it.
Oh, okay. Hey, Derek.
What's up, Rudy?
Well, you bring it home third. We were talking about the strategy that you were playing. You were making a little bit earlier pit stops than everybody else, and it was working out in your favor. Just not knowing really 100% sure whether Nicholas Shelton was going to have enough fuel to make it there before that last caution come out. It was looking like it was going to work out in your favor, and you would beat him on fuel mileage. But tell me about your strategies out there. I know you don't want to give away too many secrets, but the race is over now, so the secret's out.
Well, I literally was. My plan all along was getting to know when to split the run in half if I couldn't make it, and at the lap that I couldn't make it, I decided to pit. I should have pitted a lap earlier, to be honest, but I guess it worked out. But I decided to pit a lap earlier, and then I don't know, man. Something happened. Caution came out. I don't think I was gonna get the win unless Nicholas or whoever didn't have fuel. I was maybe gonna get, I don't know, like top 10 for sure. I don't know about a top 5, but we will never know since the caution came out.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that kind of messed up a lot of strategies out there, I think, but it all paid off for Nicholas to grab the win here. I can tell you that. We'll talk to him in a minute here, but tell me about the racing out there. You started back in the field there on that restart, and you didn't have any problem picking off cars, but you were kind of running short on time to reel in Zielinski.
Yeah, I mean, the race went smooth. That first long run, I started, I don't know, like mid-pack or, I don't know, 12, 13, 14. Got up to second or third. I don't even remember. Whatever. And then I pitted. And at the time, I was like 2.5 back of Shelton, 2.6, 2.7. And he was catching me. And once he pulled away, he was pulling like 2/10 a lap. So overall, I would have gained time. So depending on when he was going to pit next. And the time after that. If he would have pitted, it would have been, I don't know if it would have been close or not. I guess we'll never know that too. But after that, the strategy, like I said, didn't work out in our favor. And then that last restart, I don't know, got a good restart there. Went on the way inside, made up spots. And after that, it was just all just digging and just running smooth laps and trying to get the best I could. I knew I wasn't going to get second. If Zielinski wouldn't have messed up, it was literally impossible.
Well, you did lead 7 laps earlier. Now, if that, say like a caution would have come out with about 7 to go or something like that, do you think you could have had anything being, maybe you would have restarted from third position? Would you have had anything for Shelton and Zielinski?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe, depending on the restarts. It's all depends on the restart and how good you can get in turn 1.
Right.
The few restarts I had I started in third that one time, and I don't know, the car got way loose on the inside, I had Zielinski come outside, and Shelton got like perfect turn one. And after that, I reeled him in a little bit, and then he pulled away. So I don't know about the 3 or 4 lap dash, but we'll never know that too as well.
All right, Derek. All right, well, anybody you want to thank tonight for your third place finish, coming from 25th to 3rd?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody at is it Psycho Spitter Motorsports or whatever, that Tyler's team, everybody at One Up Motorsports, you guys for broadcasting, everybody that are in NSRA, Bobby and Matt and Austin and all them, everybody that showed up tonight. But it's really fun racing. This track is really cool to race. Wish it would have been hotter temperatures, but it's all good. And shout out to Shelton and Zielinski on the 1st and 2nd.
Okay, Derek, thanks for talking with us, brother, and we'll see you here next week.
Yeah, 10-4.
All right, Scott, you got 2nd.
Yes, sir. Bobby Zielinski, you got a copy?
Yep.
Hey, Bobby. I finished 2nd here tonight. You had a pretty good run. You started 4th up there. Oh, I'm sorry. You started 2nd, not 4th. You were 4th fastest in practice. Tell us about your race tonight and how fast the 26 was and how difficult it was to keep up with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of struggled on that, to be honest, even though we had a really good finish. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it, but there's no excuse or anything. It's just didn't do good enough today, and he was flying. I tried a few different things, like for just fuel, and I felt like it didn't work. It didn't work until that last, like, whatever, 10-lap run or 15-lap run we had. But so, yeah, a good finish, and wish we could have got the win, but Nick did a great job today.
Yeah, I saw you had missed a race, and you were buried in the points. You feel like you're going to be able to make that up? You keep stringing along finishes like this?
Well, it just depends on how many, races I'm able to do with the pro stuff coming up. But I'd like to make the chase somehow. I mean, there's 2 drops, and I've only missed 1 race, so I mean,
oh, right on.
I have no idea. You know what I mean? It's a week-to-week basis. Like I told Rudy Jeff last night, like you're just gonna have to tune in to find out if I'm racing or not. I don't know, but we're just gonna have fun every week. It's fun. I mean, I do SRA, for serious racing and to have a lot of fun. And tonight it was both, so I had a good time.
All right, brother. You got anybody you want to thank for the 2nd place finish?
Yeah, just shout out to everybody that helps us run this league and keep it going all these years now, and you guys for doing the broadcast, and shout out to Shelton for having a great win. He does well deserved, and shout out to everyone at Brian Blackford Racing and Slip Ankle.
Very cool, man. Good job on your 2nd place finish, and hopefully we'll see you next Monday night.
All right, 10-4.
Ready?
Nicholas Shelton, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, great win out there. Congratulations to you, brother. Leading 111 laps. Tell me about that. I'm really kind of curious to know here. Before that caution come out, that last one there, were you in like saving fuel there to try to make sure you were going to make it to the end?
I saved fuel under the caution before. We had 50 to go, whenever it was.
Yeah.
I was saving fuel then. And then during that run, I really wasn't. I was just saving tires. But it was going to be close because I was halfway, like 25 to go, I was halfway on fuel. So it was right there.
Yeah.
So it would have been really close.
Yeah, we were kind of wondering that because, the way Derek had worked out his strategy there, it was really looking like Derek was going to probably beat you if you ran out of fuel or had to pit. And once you committed to that you were going to stay out there, we could tell. And it was either a do or die situation right there. You either take the hit and pit, or you stay out and take a chance on running out of fuel. But you took a chance. Caution come out, worked out in your favor. You bring home the win here tonight. How much pressure was that Bobby and Derek keeping on you?
That one run where Derek got beside me in turn 1, he was driving really hard on the short run. I was trying to save tires then, but once he got beside me, I just had to go and get away from him. But they put a lot of pressure on me. Bobby did at the end. I had to drive perfect at the end to keep him behind me. So yeah.
Well, there ain't no doubt in my mind, because I'll tell you what, Bobby Zielinski's, he's a voice to be reckoned with here at SRA. I mean, these guys look out for him. When they see him coming in the rearview mirror, they just know they're going to get past, so. But you've done an excellent job out here. I don't really want to kind of drudge up bad memories or bad feelings or anything, but last night at Pocono there, we seen an incident on pit road there between you and Bobby, and it was a freakish thing because, there's a ghost thing that when you go through the cars, and it just seemed like it didn't happen for you guys last night, and that pretty much cost you the race, and he brought home the win. I don't really want to bring that up in a sore sense, but if that wouldn't have happened out there, that would have been a lot more competitive race for you and Bobby. I think you would have got the win on that one, maybe.
No, I think he'd have got me because I'd hit the wall twice, I think. Once off the tunnel turn, I hit the wall there, and it took a little bit of straightaway speed out, and then he started gaining on me.
Okay.
But then the caution came out, so yeah.
Okay, well, cool. I don't want to talk too much more about that. Yeah, but congratulations on your win here tonight, Nicholas. I know you got some people you want to thank for this win.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. I'd like to thank everybody in this league for, racing clean this season. It's been a good season so far.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, this will put another win under your belt, and leading 111 laps, there's a lot of bonus points you just collected tonight.
Yeah.
So. All right, well, hopefully we'll see you back here next week. Where'd you say they're going next week, Scott? I guess he stepped away.
I'm here.
Oh, where are they going next week?
Dover.
Dover, that's right. What do you got for them in Dover?
That's my favorite. Well, one of my favorite tracks, I guess I could say. So I love that track. I love driving it. So I should be good there.
Very good. All right, Nicholas. We'll let you go and go celebrate. And thanks for talking with us, brother.
Thanks.
All right, Scott. Let's run down through the results here. Nicholas Shelton coming home with the win. Bobby Zielinski second. Derek Bordeaux coming from 25th position to third. Femi Olat I think he started like 22nd. And hopefully that kind of keeps him up there in that points leader or thereabouts. David Shutt in 5th. Jonathan Shipman 6th. Ronnie Norman 7th. Connor Anton 8th. Bobby Cheney 9th. And Timothy Johnston in 10th. Scott?
Harry Audio finished 11th. Nick Northrup 12th. Tyler Ducharme 13th. Spencer Owens 14th. Caleb Eisenhower 15th. Jared Darling 16th. John Hensley 17th. Alan Elwood 18th. Lachlan McMillan 19th. And Chris Scala rounds out the top 20. Ready?
Nicholas Kressel 21st. Delonte Ballard 22nd. Jeff Davis 23rd. Terry McCune in 24th. Justin Gable 25th. Josh Robin 26th. Luis Salmaso 27th. Nathan Dunas 28th. Eric Shearer 29th. And Anthony Emery 30th. I think that was it. Yep, because it just crashed on me. I don't know what's going on with that, but hopefully they get that figured out. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll be back here in just a few minutes with another broadcast here on MaxSpeedTV. Till then, stay safe.
Have a good night, everybody, and go Cubs.